Yes, Tony's working the what?
Are we there?
There?
Oh, we are there. Now we're there.
We're there. Okay, now.
Technical difficulties.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Cut Up and Sew What's Up. And actually, I'm not here by myself. Tony, our producer, is on the other side of the camera, and I don't know where Josh is, but he's here somewhere in the shop, and he'll be here in just a minute. So you don't have to listen to me for long. Oh, I knew he'd scare me.
Good morning, Jason.
Oh, good morning, Jason. I was expecting Josh.
I can't breathe with this thing on. It's Michael.
Michael,
Right,
I'm sorry. I was following her
It was
lead.
so hard to breathe with that thing on. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Could you see me standing there?
I didn't until I turned around.
Okay, so real quick,
You
good morning.
promised not to scare me.
This is Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
This is Leatherface.
Leatherface.
And Jason's the hockey mask.
Oh, okay.
Now we're all caught up.
You're caught up. I'm not a horror movie watcher, so.
No, I know. You're not
But
alone,
I'm sure
trust
my
me.
husband would have known all about
The
it.
notes say, what does it say? Chainsaw guy.
Chainsaw guy.
So you're not alone. You want to hold the knife?
That's okay.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Were you
I
just
did the
saying good
cut
morning,
up and
everybody?
sew, and now we're ready to say, this is Josh.
And this is Joanne. Welcome to...
Cut up and sew what's up.
Oh, did you already do that?
Yeah, I
You
did.
did it twice. I missed it. All right. Let me get the phone out. So, well, Tony, you just keep us posted if anybody's asking questions. What do we got?
We're
Where-
laughing right now.
What's that?
We're laughing at you all right now.
That's fair.
That's right.
I think that was the purpose, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Martha knows.
She
Michael.
does. See, Martha knows, yeah.
Martha's a big Halloween person. That's great. Okay, so let's see. We've got a bunch of stuff to talk about. I think I want to talk about this. No, I don't. I want to say thank you first. Yeah.
Okay. I
So
think that's
guess how many
appropriate.
pillowcases we're at? If you had to guess. The road to 1,000.
750. Higher?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Good job. How many? 927. And how many days are left?
Right, Saturday.
4 or 5. We've won.
That's right.
We've won. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, everyone that came out. I won't even list it because we had a full
Bunch of
house.
people.
Oh, it was packed. It was great.
Awesome.
Saturday, we did the Ryan's Case for Smiles Sewing for Charity party. It was a huge success. I think we started at 600, and then 927 is the.
That is awesome. You guys just
I wasn't
hit it
crazy
out of the
saying
park.
1,000. Oh, they absolutely have. And so if you have, I know a few of you still have pillowcases, bring them in. I think we can hit 1,000.
I think.
I mean,
we will.
We will hit 1,000.
that's amazing.
But we've already won. That's why I said that. So you guys, thank you. It was awesome. What is our next Sewing for Charity party, Tony?
Dress a girl in November.
November, right? Dress a girl, and you know the date? That's all right.
16th.
We'll talk about it as it gets closer. But Dress a Girl, we do it every other
It's on the
month.
calendar.
And again, some people prefer to sew at home. That's wonderful. We're always a drop-off center year round. So,
Mhm. And those dresses turn out so cute.
they're so cute.
They really are. And
But they did just do the math, 200 plus just here from
Mhm.
drop-offs and actually sewing. So
Mhm.
it's amazing. Yeah. So thank you everyone, which is incredible. 1,000 plus. Oh, Denise is raising the raising the goal.
1,500.
All right. So thank you. That's awesome. Now I want to talk about this mainly so we can move it, but also I'm excited. So have you ever played with this machine?
I haven't. And I had, it was very popular 5-10 years ago. And I loved them back then. I thought they were really cool. And I loved what my friends were doing with them. And I never got to try them.
Yeah.
But they just look like so much fun.
So this is the Sashiko or Sashiko.
Mhm.
I don't know which way is correct, but we call it the Sashiko. The
Mhm.
Baby Lock Sashiko. And it's been around. And I've said this kind of before. Shame on us because we first bought the shop and there was one sitting in the corner. And I'm like, what's that weird thing? I don't really get it. We ended up selling it. I really never talked about it again.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, it's making this kind of comeback. And rightfully so, because now that I've seen some of the samples, which that camera's kind of far away today. I don't know if
Here, let's see if I can
Tony
get
may
it
work.
up for you.
It's my job.
Oh,
That's
okay.
her job. Don't take her job.
Sorry.
Um,
But I think, I think the reason why people are looking at it is because there's more and more people are wanting to quilt their own quilts.
yeah.
And so
they like the hand quilted look,
Mhm,
right?
Exactly.
And essentially that's what it is. This is a specialty machine, and all it does is that's already sewed down, the one stitch. Now there's tons of things you can do with that stitch. In fact, at Baby Lock Tech, they had some incredible samples. And I'm excited. So we finally got these in stock. If you want to come in and check it out, I need to learn how to use it. So Judy Foxwell for sure is somebody that I'm going to ask to come out, and maybe we could schedule some demos, some live demos.
Oh, that'd be fun with a variety of different things that samples of things that you can do, because it's decorative on all kinds of things, and
it's
really
such a
fun
cool
little
looking
thing.
stitch. Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, Jojo just asked if it's a straight stitch machine. I'm going to say no, it's not. It does not have a bobbin. So
it doesn't have a bobbin, so yes, it technically only does a straight stitch.
But it's not.
But it's not a straight stitch. It's not for quilting. It is a specialty machine.
It's not for piecing.
Oh yeah. But quilting, technically, I guess it would. This is actually something I should love, because I always talk about no hand sewing, right? The hand quilters. I love you guys. I'm just joking, but this will give you that look without having to sit there for hours doing it by hand.
Yeah. Well, hand quilting it's not going to be a lost art, but it's not used as much as it used to be.
Right. And some of those quilts that I saw at the quilt show, the hand done, it's mind boggling to me.
They're amazing.
It's incredible. Yeah. I admire all of you to do that. But it's very, very cool. So not only did we get the Sashiko in, we got all the new Baby Lock machines. Well, we got them in and then we sold them immediately. So the Reflection, right? Yeah, the Reflection is the new embroidery only machine, and it took place at the Pathfinder, and they made it larger, 8.5 by 14 inch hoop. That's huge. So I love that they did kind of a mid-range machine, but they gave it all those larger updates, because some people don't want the IQ design. And they don't want to pay for the IQ design, but they want that hoop size. So now that Baby Lock has created this machine, you can actually get that size machine at a lower price point.
That's nice.
Which is why literally Kim opened it up, and then somebody walked in, and then we put it in their car. We didn't even get to play with it. So, which is great problem to have. We'll get another one in. But then also the Anthem, which is their new sewing only machine, which took place at the Chorus, is incredible. And I sewed on this one. I did a hands-on. And again, Baby Lock, if you've sewn on Baby Lock, you know how they sew. But I love that it's the bigger screen. You can do the stitch regulator now. It's incredible.
Nice.
That is on the floor currently. The Splendor. I don't know why I said that weird.
It's very Halloween sounding.
Splendor. It did sound like Gondor. So the Splendor is the new serger that took place. I'm messing up the names. Accolade, maybe? Don't quote me on that one.
It's way beyond.
It's a new combination machine, which is fantastic. And again, they're thinking about price point. A lot of people are getting into sewing, or they're upgrading, but they don't really need or want to go all the way to the top. So they're improving that mid-range lineup, which is genius.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We talk about it all the time. When you were on my podcast, we said, how are we going to get all this crazy technology into a price point that people can afford, that everyone can afford, college students can afford,
Yeah, because you don't want to price yourself out of quilting, because then you lose your younger people who are the quilters of the future.
Yep. I talk about sewing is so cool. Look at this machine that's 25 grand. They're like, well, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's not.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if they're anything like me, I don't like to look at things that I can't buy. That's just me. My wife will window shop for hours and be so happy, and I'm just mad. Like, don't let me look at something if I can't buy it. What's the point of that?
I understand, because as far as I'm concerned, if I don't want to buy stuff, I can't go there.
I know. It's great.
I just have to stay away from.
A lot of you have wonderful self-control, and you come in here and you just look around, or you just come in and hang out with us, and keep doing that, please.
That would not be
you don't have to buy something every time. I know. It's tough. It is my job to make it hard for you, technically.
The challenge. We did get the Radiance.
And we did get the Radiance back in stock. Yeah, absolutely. Which is Baby Lock's top of the line, which if you want all the bells and whistles, that's the machine. It's awesome. So right now we actually in Palm Coast have all 3 brands top of the line. So we've got the 990, the Radiance, and the CM17. And I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to give you pricing. The CM17 is probably the best deal in the entire store. I've got 2 of them. I got a great deal, and we've got this bundle where you get a travel machine with it. Just come and see us. It's incredible. In fact, that's something we're going to do as we get into the holiday.
Is that the Janome?
That's the top of the line Janome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, sorry, I should have said that. People buy these big machines, but then they can't take it to classes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start creating this bundle. We might just do it year round, to be honest with you.
Well, that's a nice.
You buy the
that's a
big
nice
machine,
feature.
you get the little sister, little brother to go with it so that you
Mhm.
can take it to class.
Yeah, and that way you have a machine that works with the other one, because sometimes if you have a baby lock here and a Bernina at home, they don't sew the same.
They don't. Now, to be fair, some people are like, well, I've got my baby lock for embroidery, I got Bernina for quilting, and I've got my Janome serger. People like, and each brand has their strengths, and I promote that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But the perk of if you buy a machine and then you have a smaller one, maybe the feet share and
Yeah.
you don't have to buy duplicates. So
Exactly.
there's some
Nice feature.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
That thing has got some weight to it. That means it's built well. Holy cow.
moving on.
Moving on. Okay, now we should stick to the
The
cheat
list.
sheet here. So Spooky Showdown. So we have covered up a sample to show you guys, to inspire you guys. We also have these 2 entries right here. And the So Spooky Showdown is something that I think every one of you should participate in. Everybody makes these amazing things, right?
Mhm.
And they bring them in most of the time and show the staff, but then nobody else gets to see it. So we said, let us keep it for the month of October. We're going to hang it up. We're going to put, is there a number on it?
Yep.
We're going to put a number on it. And as people come in this month, they're going to walk around and vote on their favorite.
I think this is just the greatest
It's
greatest
fun, right?
idea.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
I love the idea of a little friendly competition, but honestly, the whole motivation was just community, showing what you guys do.
And it also inspires people.
Totally.
I tend to be the sort of, I make quilts. That's what I do. But when I see little stuff like this, I think, well, I can make that. And I love this little bag, and I can do those things. It won't take long. And
Right.
So it kind of stretches your creativity.
Now, the reason we grab these is because it doesn't have to be a quilt. It could be anything. Table runner, quilt, sure, bring in the quilts, and we're going to hang them up. And this is at both locations.
Mm-hmm.
What we're asking is that it's a finished product or project. It does not have to be made with only cut up and sew fabric or notions or whatever, but it needs to be finished. And we're asking that you only bring in 1 or 2. Now, loophole, and Jill figured it out on accident because she turned in 3. But if I were you, because there's a prize, I would take some
up
to
there.
both stores. Hello, that's the loophole, because we're going to pick winners from both locations.
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes apart. Come on.
It could
So
work.
easy.
It could work.
Yeah.
For those of you who are constantly working and turning
And some of you, and you know who you are, have 15 projects that are just
Mhm.
choosing which one do I want to bring. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So we're just excited about that. Did I miss anything major on that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And it runs, well, basically now until October 31st. I think we're going to choose, actually 30th.
31st.
31st.
We'll do the winner on November 1st. for
And
our
we'll
anniversary.
choose the winner on November 1st at our anniversary party. Boom. Perfect. So Spooky Showdown.
The sooner you get it in, the sooner you'll get voted.
That's right.
Well, that's true. The sooner you get it in, the more chances you have for votes, because
And
it's
October
and it start the voting starts October 1st.
Wednesday.
So go ahead and it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Woo. Spooky
It's
season.
around the corner.
Awesome. All right. Next up is Nina.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to make my jacket. Got my quilt
Did you?
ready to go.
Awesome. So Nina's here for 4 days, and you've heard us talk about this. Hopefully you saw the live where we had her on, but we're shoving it down your throats because we don't want you to miss out.
Mhm.
Nina's fantastic. I just can't, I hate, I'm gonna be a broken record because every time we say the same thing, but I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to get some education from her. We're gonna,
She's going to be on study hall again this Saturday.
wonderful.
Oh, good.
So if you didn't get to see her live this Saturday at 9 a.m., we'll have Nina on again, which is wonderful.
And she's just so much fun and just filled with so much information. And
She is. And the classes are
great
filling
teacher.
up. So just real quick, rapid fire, there is a thread lecture and it's in the evening, and you'll have to go to cutupandsew.com for the dates.
22nd.
Never mind, 22nd, but still go there.
October.
October 22nd, and it's at 5:30. 5. It's in the evening. We did that so everyone who works can join us. Do not miss the thread lecture. Like,
It's a great lecture.
it is. You've done it. In fact, I think this will be the third time, and every single time I learned something new. And then we have beginner. What? Hold on. What is it? It's not free motion. She always does free motion.
Paper piecing.
Paper piecing. Thank you.
Foundation.
Beginner foundation paper piecing, and that would be the 23rd. And then the 24th would be her quilted jacket, which is awesome. And if you don't have a quilt that you want to chop up and make into a gorgeous jacket, we've got samples that are 40% off that you are more than welcome to purchase and chop up. And they're great samples too. We're not giving you duds. We don't hang up ugly stuff. So
Yeah.
but some people have quilts and they're like, I don't want to cut up this quilt. I get it.
I have a couple that have been in a trunk for a while, and I made them like 30 years ago, and they're still pretty, but I don't use them anymore. And I thought, I'll use that.
But look at it this way. Now you can wear your quilt.
That's right.
I mean,
In Florida.
in Florida,
It will
it's
be
gonna
given a
chilly.
whole new life.
No, you can wear your quilt in any quilt shop you go to because they crank the AC to like 4.
That's true.
It's so cold every. I'm outnumbered, so I need to get a quilted coat myself, I guess. And then that's the 23rd, 24th, 22nd, 23rd. 24th is the quilted coat, and then the 25th is the beginner ruler work.
Okay.
And all of these classes are, well, it's chock full of value, but it's all inclusive, I'll say. So you're getting lunch, you're getting a kit, you're getting the education. We're going to do some giveaway. It's going to be a party. It's Nina. So these are 4 days of what I'll just call events.
Yeah, you put Nina and Josh together, and it's a party.
That's right. It's true.
It'll be good.
Yeah. So we're excited. So make sure you guys sign up. I don't want you to miss out because, again, Nina lives out of state. So it'll fill up, and it's starting to. So don't miss out. I already talked about the new baby lock machines. And by the way, if you want a demo on any of those, give us a call. Like if you know a specific machine so that we can schedule somebody to be there for you. It's getting into that Q4 busy time, and sometimes we're slammed, and I'd hate for you to come in and really have your hopes on sitting down, and we're just so busy. We want to be able to dedicate that time to you and sit down and give you the proper demo. And that is free, $0. Maybe you're just curious and you want to know what's new. So
Awesome.
New stuff.
Okay.
Guess we'll talk about fabric.
All
Is
right.
that new stuff?
Well, let's tuck these
Let's
aside.
move these. So you know what? I'm going to kind of tie in a little bit of the current specials with this, Tony, because we still have some post quilt show specials. Now, we did run the specials all last week. So those of you that came in and took advantage, awesome. There's a few that we're going to just kind of continue on for now, at least. So we have a handful of the 1 yard cuts left. So we're still doing the buy 3, get 1 free yard cuts.
And it comes with a thread.
Well, you have an option now. So
Yeah.
Kim, who just loves marketing and bundling and digging through drawers and finding stuff, has come up with the cutest idea ever. So some people say, I just want the 3 yards, but I need a thread color. So instead of doing the buy 3 yards of fabric and getting 1 yard free, you can buy 3 yards of fabric and get a matching spool of thread for free. So we've made a bunch of these bundles, and I don't know if you can see, but how cute are those Halloween? I mean, I love these ghost ones.
Yeah,
so cute.
They're pretty cute.
And we have a huge selection
A huge selection.
of the
It might
1
be
yards
bigger than anywhere in the United States
in the world.
or the world.
Universe.
In the universe. We have more Halloween fabric than anybody on the planet. So I'm excited about that. But again, the 3 yard bundles or the 3 yard cuts are loose. So you can come in and make your own bundles, which is cool.
So if you make your own, do you get thread?
You know, we could do that. Absolutely. Because we have all those colors. So if you make, why not?
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
The answer is yes. That was a good question.
That was a great question.
We've picked some out that are so stinking cute, but everybody has their own flavor. So why not? Absolutely. Okay, let's do this new line here. I don't know. Does the camera show this? I'll pick it up, I think, and move it a little closer. How cool is this panel?
Let me zoom in on it.
It's so colorful.
Well, you
Whose
know
line
who
is this?
you cat folks, you know who you are.
Morse from Quilt Strip.
This is called Feline Fantasia.
Perfect name for it.
Is it not perfect?
Yes, it is.
So
They're very misty.
one of these will be hanging up in Casper's room this evening. He's obsessed with cats, just like a lot of you are. Where do I hang you? Let's just hang you.
So
And then there's a few coordinates that come with it, which are really cute.
I love the little paws.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need a little bit of help.
This
Sorry.
is pretty
It's-
far
It's
away.
it's further than normal. I know. But this is for those of you that kind of go, I don't know if I dig the digital printing. Look at the colors. Look at that border print.
Yeah, it has a great border, which is nice because the panel has a little bit of the border, but not enough.
But not enough.
So
Yeah.
it's nice to have that.
Yeah. I love this line. And then we brought out we have so much Halloween fabric. You guys know that, but these glow. In
Glow
fact,
in
this
the
bag
dark.
here was made with the glow in the dark.
Anytime you see a green spot, it glows in the dark.
So
Yep.
we should turn off all the lights.
Let's do it.
Go to the bathroom. I always say, go to the bathroom.
So we are fully decorated for Halloween, but it's still, there's so much color in here that it's impossible to make it spooky. So we've tried turning the lights off. There's too much daylight coming in. I don't know. It might get a little gnarly tomorrow and be super dark. We could turn the lights out and see how creepy we can make it. Have a little haunted house.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Wouldn't that be? It would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yes. I think you should do that. My husband can help you with that.
Let's do it. You're getting volunteered for stuff. You hear that? All right. So 30% off Halloween. I guess we'll start that today. It's Monday. Why
Yeah,
not?
they've been doing it already.
We've been doing, well, kind of. We stopped and then we started. So again, we've got a lot of Halloween at both locations. So 30% off of Halloween. And even if if you're not a procrastinator like most of us, 30% off Halloween, you can get a stash for next year.
Either that
Because-
or get a stash and make up something real quick to put in the.
In the So Spooky Showdown. There you go. I don't know if next year's Halloween is going to be able to top this year's. The lines that came out this year were so good.
Just amazing. Wonderful
Incredible. Yeah. We also, again, I already said it, the 40% off of the store samples, and we have a good amount.
fabric.
Some are actually fully quilted. We even have some that are just the tops. So if you want to practice quilting, maybe you got yourself a new long arm or a new sit down
Yeah.
machine or a hoop frame. And you don't want to quite dive into one of your finished,
It's a good idea.
Yeah, you
Good
got to
idea.
practice, and you never know. You may just make something gorgeous.
Mhm.
Actually, you will make something
It's
gorgeous.
always amazing to me what people turn out.
Yep. And then something that we're going to do that's really fun. If you come into the stores,
Something else?
we've got, it's never going to stop, Joanne.
This is definitely the most fun shop anywhere.
Thank you. I'm biased, but I agree. If you come into Palm Coast and you take a picture with Leatherface, you know what I mean? And then let the staff take the picture. Okay, there you go. Let us take a picture of you with Leatherface. That way we have the picture that we can post.
Yep.
Or you go to St. Augustine and you take a picture with Wolfman, the werewolf, and you cannot miss him. When you walk in, it's right there. It's awesome. It's so good. What are we going to do? We're going to do what are we going to do?
The gift card, just like we did Santa Claus.
Yeah, I was gone though for Santa, so I don't remember. So we did 15% off. You get a discount or what?
You get $50 gift.
Oh, we're doing a drawing, a gift card. Woo, $50.
No, if they bring in their Halloween sample, then they get 15% off.
Okay, so let us take a picture with either Leatherface or Wolfman, and you're going to go into a drawing for a $50 gift card.
Oh, okay. I thought everybody who had their picture taken. I thought that's very generous.
Yeah, no.
No.
We are going to do, your name will be in a drawing.
Okay.
Just like we did Santa.
I love owning a quilt shop. If I do that, we're out. We're done.
I suspect your wife would be unhappy.
Shan, you heard that. We corrected. Thank you for making that clear. And here's the thing. If you take pictures with yourself and your friends, we'd love it if you shared it on social media and just tagged us. Let the world know that we're having fun here and that they're missing out.
That's right. That's
That
right.
would be awesome. So, all right. I think I'm going to stop and we're going to talk about these things and the code word later, but I'd love for you to do your spiel. I don't know
Okay.
what you're doing today, so I don't want to.
Are you going to be able to see down here?
No, I don't want to say the camera.
Do you want me to go get the design wall to hold it up?
Yes, the little
portable?
design wall would be great. So, one of the things that I really look at and or think about, and if you've been quilting for a long time, you probably do the same thing, is what can I do with all those leftover pieces of fabric? And so I was at the show in Jacksonville a couple of weeks ago, and I saw this quilt that I just loved. And it was so simple to make. It would be easy to do as kind of a leader ender type of thing. And it would use up tons of scraps. And it's just a fun little quilt. And so what you're making is you're making these blocks. And these blocks are, it's a triangle. And you want to think about your value here. So you'd put a light with a dark. And so it's a triangle, and then you surround the triangle and you cut random size pieces of fabric, and then you trim it to whatever size you want. So I decided I wanted mine as 5.5 inches. So what you start with is you start with a triangle, and for the 5.5 inch, for the 5.5 inch block, I used 6 inch by 3 inch strips here. So I sewed a triangle kind of in the middle of one of those strips, and then I pressed it. And for the first one, I pressed towards the triangle. And then once I did that, I trimmed this down so that it made, it was all on point here. And then I just put the other 2 blocks around it like this. And each time I put a strip on, I would trim it off so it'd be nice and straight. Then put the next one on, and then you have a block. Well, you have almost a block. So then once you've done all that, you take your block like this. And I happen to have a 5.5 inch ruler, which is why I chose 5.5 inch square. And then you kind of look at it here. And you say, okay, how would I like that to look? And then you just trim around it. And then you're done. That's your block. So then when you put these together, and it doesn't matter what size your triangle is, it can be big or little. So it just becomes this very random looking quilt. Now, this is a block that will not make it into the final quilt. And the reason is because the triangle is too big and it's just kind of there. And I don't like it at all. But for now, I brought it because I was going to show you so you could see what not to do. So we'll alternate them so that it's dark, light, dark, light. And then here is an idea of what your quilt is going to look like. And then you can kind of play around with what direction the triangles are pointing in, kind of make it fun.
She said you could cut the squares on the AccuCutter.
Like the rectangle.
The rectangle.
You could do that. And the only reason why I would think twice about that is because when you use the square, you can kind of arrange the way you want your triangle to look. So you can kind of move it around. And if you can do the same thing with your AccuCut, then that's great. I think that I don't use the AccuCut enough to know that for sure, but certainly by all means try. So this gives you an idea. When I saw the quilt in the show, it was awesome. It was like a twin size quilt, and it was all these little triangles and fabrics. And
that's cool.
It was just really neat. So once again, something easy to do with your scraps or leftover pieces. It could definitely be an after quilt. You've made your quilt, and if you're like me, you've bought entirely too much fabric for your quilt, and so you have all this leftover stuff.
Yep.
And then you can use it for this little after
use
quilt.
your scraps.
That's right.
Use
Start
what
there.
you have.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
So,
I mean, and technically for those that are super OCD, you could get symmetrical with it and you could really plan it out. But I almost like the all over kind of, it's not really random because you wrote, you tried to, well, no, it is random. It is random. Yeah.
It's very random. And that was what I liked about it. You can do something similar where you take half square triangles and put them in the corner and then surround it with the, like, let's say it's a white and red half square triangle. And then you take the red and you put it around the outside and that way you get a very, very organized look. Whereas this is just very, like Josh said, very random and just fun to do.
I love that. Do we have any questions or anything? I didn't see anything jump on.
Nope.
Fantastic.
And if you try this with the AccuQuilt, let us know. Because I know there's a lot of AccuQuilt users out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people have either pre-ordered or already thought about getting the new Bolt, the electric AccuQuilt, because a lot of people want the electric cutter, but they don't want the size or the weight or the price point of the big electric. So then AccuQuilt, if you haven't seen it, come in because this is a big deal for AccuQuilt.
Yeah.
It weighs less than 10 pounds. It is an electric cutter that will do all the dies the same as the crank, the regular Go, but it's electric.
Right.
It's awesome.
It is kind of a neat, I was really impressed with the whole thing and I kept looking at it thinking, do I need this?
Need and want are very different things. Especially this time of year.
But we can cater to both.
We can cater to both. That's
there's
right.
probably not a lot in here that I need. Only a few things.
And she's not even listening. Her husband's sitting over in the man chair.
That's right.
Okay, that's fantastic. Nice triangles idea. Yes, you can do it on the AccuQuilt cutter, Denise.
Okay.
Of course you can. You can do anything.
Yeah. The same thing.
And some people like using the AccuQuilt for certain things, and then they like, everybody's different. So
yeah, and if you use the AccuQuilt, it would be even easier to do different sizes. This is all 5. I think the quilt I saw at the show was those blocks were probably 4. Maybe I think they were smaller, and so it would be easier to do the smaller blocks. But you'll have to let me know how that works.
Yeah. Do it with Halloween fabric and then bring it in and hang it up for the So Spooky Showdown.
There you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did skip over that. I saw it when I pulled it down. So we have a lot of leftover not a lot. I shouldn't say that, actually. We sold so many panels at the quilt show. And we have a ton of Halloween inspired at both locations. And I say inspired because some of them are maybe Halloween colors, but not clearly Halloween like this one. We also have some really cool Christmas. We've got some nice panels, but I hung this one up because I think people overlooked it because a lot of the new ones we got are really bright and kind of in your face. And this one's a little bit more subdued vintage. I don't know. I love it. I think it's incredible.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good definition.
So if somebody wants maybe a little less, it's not kitty.
So you even
Halloween.
have a raven here.
True.
And over there, and Leatherface and I are in the way.
there.
They're everywhere. Anyway, I just brought that for inspiration because we do have some really killer panels. Halloween panels, which are 30% off. And we've got some awesome Christmas, but it's not Christmas yet. So we'll talk about Christmas later. Halloween first.
Yeah, Christmas doesn't get quite the billing here.
we do. We've got a giant cutout of Santa Claus with my face in it. we do Christmas, but Halloween's truthfully, everybody does Christmas and not everybody does Halloween. And so that's why we really,
that's true.
And obviously perks of owning the joint. I get to do whatever I want. I love Halloween. And you all tolerate me and encourage me even. So thank you for letting me be a child. All right. So weekly promotions. Fat Quarter Fridays are still on and rocking. So fat quarters are $4 now and up at some other places. So we wanted to make sure that every Friday you can go into either location and get the pre-cut fat quarters for $3 each. Take advantage of that. Accessory of the month. And this goes until Tuesday. So you only have today and tomorrow. Bernina. This is a big one. And you only have 2 days to take advantage of it. Buy 2, get 1 free on any book, foot, or hoops. And if you know anything about how much Bernina hoops and books and feet are,
Everything is expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's well made.
You get what you pay for.
Mhm.
Yeah. And those feet, like lifetime warranty. I mean, if you have not felt a Bernina foot, you'll understand why the price point,
Yeah.
truthfully. But you want to take advantage of sales because it is a higher price point. So buy 2 of any of those and get 1 free. That's a big deal. Make sure you take advantage of it, especially those new magnetic hoops.
Yeah.
We actually opened yesterday for a special event. It was our first Discover series with Melanie and St. Augustine, and we did quilting in the hoop. It was awesome. Melanie's education is unbeatable.
awesome.
It's
Yes.
incredible.
Mhm.
She's been doing this a long time, but she's so good at just everybody learns at a different speed,
Mhm.
you know? And so, you know, this as an educator
Mhm.
and being able to cater without leaving people out
Right.
is so important. And she does it so well.
Yeah, she's very, very.
We're going to have another one this month, and I don't know the dates, and let's not say it out loud in case we talked about changing the Serger one. But we've got it's a Discover series, and it's on a Sunday in St. Augustine, so everybody can go. And this will be on overlocker Sergers, and then in November we're doing ruler work.
Wow.
So stay posted for those. Yeah.
Good
And what's
dates.
awesome is Melanie's going to start coming down here and doing Bernina mastery classes and creative classes on Wednesdays. Yeah. More Melanie in our life. You need more Melanie in your life.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it's great. So, okay, back to the promotions. Woof. You got to bring me in here. Only 2 days for the buy 2, get 1 free on the Bernina stuff. And then Janome and Baby Lock feet are 20% off. And that's all the feet. So good time to take advantage of that. In October, which is Wednesday, Bernina's piping foot, which is the number 38 foot, Janome's ribbon sequence foot, and then Baby Lock's either of those feet. we're just including Baby Lock. We don't want to leave them out. So, and what we're doing is 25% off.
It's up to you how you want to do that. That's why I want to talk to you.
It's too confusing. 25% off.
There you go. Off everything. That's what I thought.
The reason we stopped is Bernina does 25, Janome does 20. So we were like, no, that's too confusing. So we're just going to do 25% off. Every month there'll be a select foot or feet. And so starting Wednesday, it is the piping foot for Bernina and Baby Lock, and then Janome is the ribbon or sequence foot.
Okay.
I've never seen anybody use that foot. That's
I
interesting.
think of a surgeon
I wanna
when
see
I
that.
use those things.
Cool. And the code word is, well, okay, so anytime you come into the shop, we have a lot of new friends. By the way, I didn't say this at the beginning. Thumbs up, right? Hearts, share with a friend.
Mhm.
It helps bump it back up to the top. If you watch this after we're live, #replay. That really helps, actually. That's huge. And I see people do it all the time. It just pops it back up to the feed, and we don't want anybody to miss it.
That's right.
Why did I say that? Because I was going to say new friends. I'm back on track.
Okay.
I got it.
Doing
I had
good.
to work it out in my head.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long.
And have you had a concussion lately?
Maybe. That's an excuse. I'm going to go with it.
It's a good one. It works.
Since we have so many new friends because of you guys, anytime you pay with cash in either location, you get your name on a little ticket that goes into a drawing for a gift card. If you say the secret code word, you get 2 tickets. So this week's code word is spooky.
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 Should be easy to remember.
Spooky. You have to say it like that too.
Spooky.
Spooky Showdown.
Spooky. Oh, is it both?
No, it's
Spooky
just
show-
spooky, but we have the So Spooky Showdown
Oh,
going
okay.
on, and it's spooky season.
Okay.
Very fitting. And you have to spooky, and then snap a picture with Leatherface.
Mhm.
Get another chance to win $50.
Wow.
You could
I
win
mean,
some,
And you could win.
yeah, and then go to St. Augustine, get a picture with Wolfman, the werewolf. What did we call him?
Wolfie.
I thought we gave him a name. I feel like it was Biff or something weird.
That's Biff. I forgot about
Or something,
that.
yeah.
It was Biff.
Take a
He's
picture
perfect.
with the werewolf and then enter to win. So,
Okay.
all right. I think that's all we got. Or do a sampler with different size rows. That was one that she chimed in a little bit later. So yeah, absolutely. We just love seeing what you guys create. So please bring stuff in. And this is year round. We just want to see what you're making. We're inspired by you all. So
Bonnie
Absolutely.
does ask a question on YouTube. Do you have a dress a girl kits pattern to make at home? I don't, but I think
we will let you know. I'm sure we can get it. I'm sure Dana has that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be easy. to
She
come
did
by.
have some kits, and usually she brings kits for the actual charity event.
Mhm.
I don't know if she has those all the time or not, but Bonnie, we can find out for you for sure. And I hope you got some rest after your awesome cruise.
She looked rested.
That's great. All right. Don't forget. Thank you. Well, never forget this, but Ryan's case for smiles were quick math. How many away?
927.
I know. So how many
Oh,
do we
you
need?
want me to figure out how many
Yeah.
we need?
73.
Thank
No.
you.
Yeah,
73.
We need 73.
73 to hit the 1,000. We can do it.
Yeah,
Because I know some
absolutely.
of you have some at home. So bring those in. It would just be fun to hit 1,000. We've already won, but
Mhm.
sincerely, thank you. And what I was going to say is don't forget that we're a drop off year round, and that's for Project Linus, Dress a Girl, and Ryan's case. So thank you, everyone, for all that you do. Those kiddos need it. That's awesome. The So Spooky Showdown, bring your stuff in. We want to share it with the world, and people can vote on their favorite, and you get a chance to win some stuff. I don't even know what we're doing yet. Yeah, we haven't decided, but it's going to be awesome. And then actually, you should do it at both places. Double chances to win, both locations. Nina, new Baby Locks, demo the Sashiko.
I might have
Pretty
to
much
do
it.
that.
Is that a good recap?
Yes, go recap.
Code word spooky.
I think
30%
you've
off
done it.
Halloween. I could just read the whole thing over again.
Let's
Welcome to So What's Up. We're starting.
start from the beginning again.
All right.
Did you miss anything? We can start over.
We're done.
Hashtag replay.
We're done. Hashtag replay. Michael's got to sign off.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I'll just stand back here.
I took my glasses off. I can't see anything.
cut. No, she's got to say something.
Oh, live to create.
Create with abandon.
Ooh.
Or spooky create.
So we're out.
Does Michael not talk?
No. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. See you next week.